Today we're going to the Seaport City Seafood Restaurant for some fancy dim sum. And after lunch, I'm taking my cousin Amy for a tour of the downtown Eastside. So let's get started. It's the hargao. See the translucence of the skin. You can see right through the skin. You can see the prawns underneath. So you can tell by the quality of the shrimp dumpling when you can see the filling from the outside. The important thing to remember when you're in a Chinese restaurant, the black chopsticks is a shared chopstick. So when you pick up your food, use this one. When you eat, you use the white one. So make sure you don't use this one to pick food because it's gone in your mouth already. Look at these char siu bao. Look at how fluffy they are. So you tell the excellence of the bao by the fluffiness. So this is the taro root dumpling. So you get this flaky exterior. So when you cook it, you don't submerge the whole dumpling in at once. You slowly submerge it, and then when you finish submerging it, you will get this unique honeycomb texture. When you look at this chicken feet, they've been deep fried, and then they soak it in soy sauce, and then you have this kind of soft texture. So when you eat it, it melts in your mouth. So this is a phoenix claw. That's sort of a nicer way of saying this is a chicken foot. So it's infused with a lot of flavors. You got the black bean sauce. You probably get some little chili sauce in there and soy sauce. So you actually see the claw here, right? So the best part of the chicken foot or the phoenix claw is in the middle here. That's really meaty right there.
You get insurance benefits.
That's the flavor.
You get insurance
That's the flavor. It's got a little spicy taste to
You
it.
get insurance benefits.
Look at those big juicy prawns. Wow. When you have those Chinese mushrooms, that's a sign of a good chow mein. So then when you have you have some sliced barbecue pork here, and when you have scallops, oh, my mom's gonna enjoy the scallops for sure. And then the main thing is the noodles. They've been fried crispy, and then when they get infused with the sauce, look at that, look at that. A jellyfish has many benefits, purportedly. One of them is to keep your skin young. So a lot of people think my mom eats a lot of this. She does, and maybe that's one of the reasons my mom's skin is so young. So this is a jellyfish. It's a proton. It's not a fish. So when they make it this way, you have a wider piece. It has the sesame oil, it's got some soy sauce, vinegary flavor, and sometimes a little chili. So the jellyfish is in slices here, so it has a different texture because you get it spread over your tongue. 你話火箭都開嗎？
我中意呵，我中個醬，
你話中意 style 定咩 style？
或者其他有個醬。
Oh, 過香. So this is like maybe the sophisticated people eat it this way. 講定飲茶？ So these are the spring rolls. You can tell they're really high quality because of the color. When it's nice and light like this, it means the oil is fresh. So this spring roll has all prawns. So that's a high-end spring roll. There's no meat, there's no other mixtures in there. So we'll just test to see how crunchy it is.
Yeah, in some states it's okay.
That's really nice and crunchy. The full flavor of the prawns. Wow, that's a nice spring roll. Steam rolls like that. Wow, that's the most beautiful steam rolls I've ever seen. Look at that, look at that. So what were you saying in the taste of that rice roll? Hoisin sauce?
Yeah, the rice rolls are like...
Is there any like spicy? Okay, go ahead.
It's just rice
This is
stick.
vegan rice roll. Never seen it so beautiful.
Is that actually on the menu?
It's on the menu. It's on the menu.
Dad, do you want one?
This is a mushroom dumpling. It's got the green wrapper, so that could be a spinach wrapper or it could be just food coloring, but most likely a spinach wrapper. It's got the mushrooms inside, so this is a fantastic vegetarian dumpling. Look at that. This is the sticky rice wrap with the lotus leaf. So you get the savory filling. Sometimes they stir fry it, mix it with the glutinous rice, then they wrap it with this lotus leaf. So you get all the flavors infused with the lotus leaf here. call sticky rice by the quality of the ingredients. You have the wild rice with the savory meat. So when you steam it, you get the full flavor of everything that you put with the rice, along with the infusion of the lotus leaf. The thing I would like about Montreal, they serve pig feet on the smorgasbord, like the buffet. I can't remember. One time we went. What's that place? What's the place that has smorgasbord? They serve pig feet.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
There's a Chinese buffet set up in Chinatown. It's huge.
Oh yeah. It's a jade.
Jade something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
It was in the documentary. So you have this Arab guy and a Jewish guy. You know, like they don't understand what this one protest they were united. And after the protest, they both moved to Chinese buffet and start eating lobster stuff, which is forbidden.
Have you been there? Have you been there? The smorgasbord?
Maybe. Is it called a buffet?
It was
I've
a
never heard
huge
it called
buffet.
a
It's huge. It has pig feet. I remember. I think Philip. I can't remember who went, but it had pig feet, and I was so impressed. It had pig feet.
Tried it?
Yeah, I love pig feet with black vinegar.
Oh, okay.
So it had it. I was so impressed with that buffet, and I talked to everybody about it. Montreal, they have buffet. You have pig feet.
Okay. I think I might have missed the pig feet because, like I told you, I don't eat anything that doesn't look good.
Oh, appearance, right?
Yeah.
But you might have been there. It's a huge place.
No, I'm sure I've been there, but
you've been
I
there?
always eat the regular stuff.
Oh yeah, the regular stuff. So this is the passion fruit coconut jelly. This is the coconut with the jelly on top. This is going to be a fantastic dessert. This is the dessert here with the mango layer and then this coconut layer. So when you bite into it, you get the flavors of both of them. There was one restaurant in the alley somewhere. Your mom took us when I was there one time, and it was really good. Had a real nice spicy prawns. It was in the alley somewhere. And then I asked a guy in the alley, one of the owners or something. I said in Chinese, he goes, I don't speak English. I mean, I don't speak Chinese, not English. He said, I said, he said, I don't speak Chinese. He said it in English. Because he thinks I'm a gangster.
I think
He thinks
that
I'm a gangster.
restaurant might have been VIP.
Is it in the alley? You go upstairs? You got a window over?
It's like a little bit of a small step.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not completely upstairs, maybe
Yeah.
one floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's VIP.
Is it still there?
It's still there.
Oh, fantastic. When I go to Montreal, I gotta go there.
And we haven't been there in a while.
Oh, that's a good place. Good prices, nice spicy prawns, I remember that. And we went there twice. Your mom took me there, like us. And your dad had the soup with the bones, lots of meat on the bones, I remember.
Okay.
And, you know, I'll try to, if it's still there, you know.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, I'll be sure to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not an alley, that's a street.
That's a street.
It may look like an alley.
Oh, okay.
Because it's narrow.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's on Clark Street.
Okay, it's not in an alley. For some reason I thought it was an alley. Or maybe I got lost in an alley.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. So I think they're going to take apart this guy's tent, these people's tent. They're going to take apart these people's tent to put up a tent here on Saturday. So the police are escorting the sanitation department. So I think some people put up their tents on Saturday figuring the City of Vancouver sanitation department isn't working, but they are working. Trucks out, they have the garbage disposal trucks out. And then you see the tent right there. So they're going to take apart the guy's tent right here. So the tents are back up. So as soon as the police leave, the tents are back up. Where's the tent? Right there. There's a tent right there. So it's roughly 4:15. So there aren't really too many tents out right now. They go back up after the police leave. So right here, there are people here. The police were here earlier, taking down a tent. So that tent is gone. And down here, there's sort of a makeshift tent right here. It's a tarp made up like a tent. So they're handing out food here as well. But they are doing a cleanup right here. You can see the sanitation department is doing a cleanup right now. They're right here. They're doing the cleanup right here. Oh, see, my mom says "wow" every time I see the crowds of people.
Có hỏi uống việc đây.
My mom sees the people.
What?
She goes "wow." There's a food line up here. So you don't say "wow" when you see the. You don't see "wow" when you see a car. You see "wow" when you see something like incredible or something that kind of shocks you. So this is like Oppenheimer Park. It was Tent City a few years ago. So then they moved them up to Strathcona Park, and then they came downtown. I think they're going to clear these tents on the side. It's near the Oppenheimer Park. So I think the city is probably worried that people will be setting up in Oppenheimer Park. So I see the cleanup crew talking to people in the tent. So I think they're going to get a warning first, and then they're going to move them. So you see the people, you see the city crew. See the city crew talking to the people in the tent. So they get a chance to move, I guess, and then they'll probably move them. Yeah, I see the city sanitation people are talking to the people in the tents. So at least give them some warning so they can pack up and go. But then where do they go? Where do they go? Oh, there's tents now in Oppenheimer Park. There is tents now in Oppenheimer Park. Yeah, they're in the tents.
It's still cold.
Oh man, it was like wall-to-wall tents down here. And the propane tanks are set on fire.
So they let them have their tents in winter and then they dismantle them in summer?
No, because there's some kind of human rights thing involved, right? Where, if you can't find housing for them, you can't kick them off the street. I don't know what kind of rule. It got some kind of ruling. It got some kind of ruling in terms of, it went to court or something. And so you can't remove them, right? See, so this is our Phnom Penh. This is our City building. One of our buildings. See right here, the green sign. That's City. They were wall to wall, right against on the side there. When you face it on the right side, it actually had the burn marks over there. It started a fire. Somebody's propane tank started a fire.
Do you know why this area? Or is it because somebody started it here and then it just ballooned?
Well, the thing is, this area, downtown Eastside, has always been poor. It's always been poor. Chinatown always goes where the poor area is, right? In 3 short months from July 1st, 2022, there were between 500 and 600 tents popping up on East Hastings streets and the surrounding areas in the downtown east side. So right now, the City of Richmond is considering having a safe drug consumption site. The fear is that Richmond will turn into Tent City, just like on East Hastings Street. So right now, as I was saying a year and a half ago, Vancouver will look like other cities in the western United States, such as Los Angeles, San Francisco, Portland. So the people in Richmond have a fear that they will be getting a tent city just like this. So stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on what's going to happen here. And as I said a year and a half ago, unless we do something drastic, we're going to end up looking like 10 cities all over the Western Canada, all over Western United States, and throughout the world. 20,000 people in the city of Richmond signed a petition not to have a safe drug consumption site at the Richmond General Hospital. Tent City could be coming to a city near you.